Rip boy, really do a boy, look at here. We can buy the boy all night, look at here. I can show you what a steak like, look at here. Boy, look at here. Boy, look at here.
What it do, crew? It's your man 2LOOKER coming to you back with another. I'm gonna say this is my first initial mukbang. I'm gonna do one with the big box from KFC. Of course, you know, KFC be putting it down. You're probably seeing it backwards, but it's okay. The big box from KFC, I got all white meat because I like that white meat. You know, them wings and that breast. Yeah. Long story short, I like to start off by saying grace that I remember from a little child, being a little child. Bless and sanctify this food so it'll bring health and strength to my body. In your holy name, Jesus, I pray, amen. For those of you out there that don't believe in the Lord Jesus, you should. Now, I'm on my lunch break. I'm at my real job, you know, right now. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button and subscribe. What I got in this piece, I got some green beans. I always like green beans. I got that mashed potatoes. I like mashed potatoes, but I don't like the gravy. I've never been a gravy person. You know, and of course, we got that. You get 3 pieces, 2 sides, and a biscuit for $7.99. So, of course, you know, I got to get that KFC hot sauce, y'all, and I got to get that honey. What you do with the honey, first of all, if you have to ask that question, you're a rookie. You don't know how to consume that boy, and you're a pimp, first of all. But with the hot sauce, of course, you know, you sprinkle a dab or 2. You do a dab on the on your chicken. Dab that piece up. I like to start off with the wings, you know. First of all, when we're talking about wings, what is your favorite piece? Some would like the little drumette, and I like to start off with the flat. You know, so I already took it apart, but for me, as a brother from the South, I love me some wings. Who rocking the best wings? You have Wingstop. You got KFC, of course. You got Church's Chicken. You got Popeyes. And the list goes on and on. Down here in Texas, we got a local franchise that's booming all around North Texas called Lisa's Chicken. It's off the chain, so if you ever come down here or come up here, if you're in southern Texas, check out Lisa's Chicken. Get some of them wings and chicken breast. I also got another one called Williams Chicken. They're pretty good too. But Lisa is actually outdoing them. It's called Lisa's Chicken, the name. Check it out. It's all over the place. All over Dallas, all over Fort Worth, all over Arlington. But with the wings, some people have problems with the flats. I don't. You know why? Because they're talking about you don't get as much meat. It's easier for me to consume. You know, and anybody, all you got to do is put it in. It's a technique to it. You know, just put one flat in your mouth, pretty much suck it, and it's all. Especially with KFC, because that's the original recipe. You're gonna be nice, juicy, seasoned, and tender. You know. Then you got the drumette. Of course, you're gonna get a little bit more meat on there. Because look at this. Isn't that amazing? Just from the drumette, you're getting all that meat, all that juicy meat in the Colonel's recipe, original recipe, is still holding firm and true to this day. Still is awesome. I don't have no no hot sauce on this, because on this piece, I want to be able to taste those original recipe spices. You know what I mean? Wow. Now on this, I'm gonna put some of that fine KFC. You got to put it, you got to dab it. Some of that hot sauce on it. Something about that KFC recipe is off the chain. Who out there loves KFC more than you love Church's chicken, Popeye's chicken? Everybody's always talking of Popeyes. Popeyes is good, but I think for me, y'all, speaking for self, KFC's original recipe still is the champion. It outclassed, it's the heavyweight champion of the chicken restaurants because of its legacy, but also too just because it's so juicy and tender. Anytime you're eating chicken and you don't have to bite it, you can just suck it off the bone. That's some good chicken. You get down to the gristle, you know what's up. I ain't gonna get too messy for you on this. We're gonna keep it fresh and clean as much as possible. It's my first mukbang. If you haven't done so, and you want me to do, I say if you haven't done so already, hit that like button. But if you want me to do more mukbangs, I can show you some of my cooking skills, capabilities, and also too, well, what other restaurants do you want me to try? I could go on and on. We got, you know, we got the Applebee's, we got the Chili's, we got all types of restaurants I could go to, Olive Garden, and so on, and the pizza joints. You know, we could do a comparison. We could do the seafood boils and all that too. See how I did that? You got to put a little honey on that joker, get it nice and saturated with that honey. Get that on your biscuit. And honey's supposed to be good for you too. When people get sick, you know, they always want to consume teas or hot liquids, drinks, honey and lemon and honey drinks. You even got that Theraflu. You even got cough drops with those particular ingredients, honey and lemon. It always goes hand in hand, which I do appreciate because, for one thing, you see how that honey just kisses that biscuit. It's kissing that biscuit, and it gives it a nice wet kiss of sweetness, and it's golden. I got a homeboy named C-Town, and he not from the C-Town that you know about. You know how you meet somebody and you say, hey, where you from? Where you from? Blah, blah, blah. And you start communicating with each other, conversating. Anyway, when I met this brother, real cool brother, down to earth, and he said, yeah, I'm from C-Town. I'm like, oh, shoot, you from the Windy City, Chi-Town, what? I got some family, family from up there, what part? And he said, no, don't get it twisted. I'm from C-Town. I said, what you talking about? That's what your average person's gonna think. And he said, nah, I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. Hey man, that ain't no C-Town. Don't you ever say that. But anyway, we use from that day forward, we always called them C-Town. And I thought that was a funny story because as soon as you hear C-Town, the first city come to your mind, correct me if I'm wrong, is Chicago, right? And we've been friends over, I guess you could say, 10 years now. Simple ingredients, just honey and a biscuit. I don't like mixing the ingredients. I don't like eating the chicken with the biscuit, blah, blah, blah. But we got to open up the veggies. You can see them veggies, y'all. Mashed potatoes, no gravy. I have to use my phone because I'm at the JOB. It's on my lunch break. But anyway. I like the breastises. What do you like more? Do you like dark meat or do you like white meat? I like the chicken, period. But if I had to choose, I would choose the white meat. Some like the convenience of having a drumstick in their hand, but I just like the juiciness and the texture of the white meat, especially if it's cooked properly. Which KFC does. Again, mashed potatoes, no gravy. Perfect. Don't even need no salt, nothing in it. Green beans almost like your mama made. Of course, what would enhance it, if I was at home, I would throw some lemon pepper on my veggies, on my green beans. That's just me. That's my favorite go-to. That's like my sixth man off the bench. If I was playing basketball, if I had seasonings and they said, put me in, coach, I put in Mr. Lemon Pepper all day, every day. Over hot sauce, over anything else. What's your favorite seasoning? My favorite seasoning is lemon pepper. You can put it on vegetables. You can put it on chicken. You can put it on anything. True. Lemon pepper chicken is a whole different story. My goodness. It's going down with the big box from KFC. It's off the chain. We not gonna waste nothing. As you see, we ain't wasting nothing. KFC is the champion of the chicken establishments worldwide. KFC, the 2 restaurants is worldwide, and I think it's 3 that come to mind. I've been to Europe, I've been to Asia, been to Japan, England. KFC tastes the same no matter where you are. They may have some different sandwiches or some different items on their menu, but when it comes down to it, that original recipe is gonna stay true to the game. Same with McDonald's. McDonald's may have some different built up sandwiches depending on that diverse culture or that country to fit their taste buds. But at the core, at the foundation, you're gonna have the same taste. McDonald's, KFC. The other, I would say, is pretty much the same. Would be Krispy Kremes. Krispy Kreme, at least in Asia, was just like Krispy Kreme in the United States. Because I speak on Japan. Japan have their own quote unquote Krispy Kreme. It's called Mr. Donut. Mr. Donut is great, but they don't use as much, I say, sugar in their donuts. But it's still good. If you ever go to Japan, go to Mr. Donuts. Check them out. Now, Krispy Kreme, again, is selling off the chain, off the blicker, overseas in the market. You got Krispy Kreme, KFC, and McDonald's. All 3 restaurants taste the same worldwide. Now, Mr. 2LOOKER with this fresh, first ever for this channel, mukbang. Here, thank you for joining me and watch me consume this KFC Big Box. It's a deal. You get 3 pieces for $7.99. 3 pieces, a drink, a biscuit, and 2 sides. All for $7.99. I think that's cheaper than some of these burger joints out there. This is more of a old-fashioned meal that you could enjoy with your family or just enjoy by yourself like I'm doing today. Again, this is the first mukbang on this channel. We will be doing more. Let me know what you want me to try next in the comments down below. That's already a lot. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it. But if you haven't done so already, please hit that like button and subscribe. I am the host of this channel, 2LOOKER channel, with this fresh mukbang. I had the wing, I had one of the breasts, I got another breast. And I pretty much finished the biscuit, killed it actually. With another scoop of this mashed potato. And another spoonful of these green beans. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button and subscribe. Help me reach my goal before this year end of reaching at least 10,000 subscribers. We can do that. We're almost at 4,000, but I appreciate you. I'm thankful for even having that much, because to be honest, this was just a social experiment. I was just doing something in my spare time, because my son, they started their own little channel, B1 and B2 Nation. They little kids, you know, there's a 10-year-old and a 3-year-old. So whenever they feel like it, they ask, hey, Dad, let's do something. So check them out as well. But, you know, for me, I just said, hey, why not? It don't hurt. You never know until you try. And sometimes things that you try, you might end up enjoying. So whenever I have any spare time, that's how I upload. I try to stay as most consistent as possible, but I'm trying new things. It's an evolving channel, but pretty much it started off with the foundation of reactions, then it goes to vlogs, and now I'm incorporating mukbangs too as well. So again, let me know what you want me to try next, and if you enjoyed this one, please hit that like button. It helps the video go a long way, it keeps it moving. As important, I always say, I always give things in life 2 looks, because you never know what you're going to see second time around. Thanks for joining me on this mukbang, and we out. Peace.
Boy, all night, look at here. I can show you what a stead like, look at here. Fuck talking, get to a part, look at here. Rip hard, really do a part, look at here.